Begin on all fours, arching your back and pushing your hips down, arching your back as much as possible and pushing your hips in and down, arching your back and pushing your hips down, arching your back and pushing your hips down, and arching your back up and fully feeling the movement of arching and pushing your hips in. Now moving into a child's pose position and just feeling all that tension release. Staying in this position, opening your chest and shoulders, releasing all the tension in your upper body. Bringing your arms up forwards, back to all fours, and pushing your hips forwards, maintaining your balance with your arms, and going back into a neutral back position. Pushing your hips slightly forwards and going back to neutral. Pushing your hips forwards and back to neutral. Going back forwards and back to neutral. Get seated on your mat and just slowly rolling down and now lying on your back with your knees pointed up, with your hands flat on both sides of the ground, and raise your hips up. And back to the ground. Raise your hips up, squeezing your glutes and releasing back to the ground. Raising your hips, squeezing your glutes and releasing back to the ground. Raising your hips. Doesn't need to be too high. Just do what feels comfortable with your body. Hold and release. And release. Raise up. Raise your knee towards your chest and do some circles, using your hands to guide your hips. Around and reverse, and around and around. And place your hand on the bottom of your foot and bring your leg even closer. Now bring it across and just pull your foot in, stretching your hamstring muscle. And gently bring it in to the right and back left. And back to the right and back left. Place the leg on the front of your left thigh and bring your left leg forwards, increasing the hamstring stretch. Gently bring it forwards. And just hold this position, feeling the tension release from your hamstrings. And release. Bringing your opposite leg in towards your chest, doing circles, using your hands to guide your knee, doing these hip circles. And rotate the other way. And hold towards your chest. Pulling your hands and your foot together, slowly pushing your knee out, increasing the hamstring stretch. And pushing your knee out. Feeling the tension release from your hamstring muscle. Now place your left leg on top of your right thigh. And bring your right leg towards your chest gently, increasing the stretch, feeling the stretch even more, and releasing any tension in your hamstring muscle. And release. Bringing your right knee towards your chest and twisting it, moving into a back stretch, using your right hand to push on the back of your lower back, using your left hand to gently guide the knee, and the other side, and pushing your lower back forwards. And back to neutral. And repeat on the other side again, but with your leg a little bit extended. And repeat on the other side. And back to neutral. Reaching your hands over towards your toes and doing some abdominal crunches. Make sure your head is raised up, increasing the tension in your torso. These might be a bit difficult for you, but try these out. Reaching towards your toes. And reaching your knee up towards your chest with your left arm straight out. And just hold this position. And straighten your leg and twist it to the opposite side, maintaining a straight arm. And twisting back out again. And back to neutral. Reaching both arms out. And twisting your right leg over with both arms reached outwards. And back to neutral. Bringing both legs in, reaching towards our toes again, and release. Reaching towards your toes, and release. Reaching towards your toes, and release. Bring both knees in, and rock up and down. And back to seated. Sit in a butterfly position and reach forwards. Arching your back, reaching forwards. Reach a little bit further and rolling back to neutral. And reaching your arms upwards